Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to Sunday. I'm back again. Had a little break over the week, but yeah, we had some vacation days and stuff, and spent some time in Copenhagen. That was nice. Well, it was raining one day, but not too bad, you know. We managed. So, spent some time visiting some gardens and stuff. They have really nice gardens there. The botanical one this time. They're so big, so it's like really hard to get everywhere, you know. You really have to visit them more than once just to get everything, I think. So I mean, yeah, there's plenty to do. It's a big city and all. Yeah. A bit expensive, but yeah, I mean that kinda is expected, you know, when you're in a capital city. It's like every capital city ever is really expensive. Mostly because that's where people go when they travel somewhere. And so they take advantage of the situation, and then like, yeah, okay, I mean, tourists are gonna be here and they're gonna buy stuff, so let's make it worth our while. Fair. But it was nice. I guess the hotel could have been better, but it was only for a day, so I guess we will live. Anyway, hope you're doing well. We still have a little bit more of Avowed to go. I think it's like it should be the last part now. So we'll see. We'll see what we do after that. There's always something. But for now, let's go in here and do the thing. Give Sapadal a visit. So I guess there's 4 areas, but they're pretty big, you know. So like you don't just go through it in an afternoon. It's good. I enjoyed my time with it, but I feel like the thing they could have improved is probably the loot. There's not too many exciting items in the game, which is a shame, but you know, that's like it's all right. You know, the combat's fun. The story's been pretty good so far. The characters are great. I like the companions probably the most. Hi, Deviate. Good to see you. I mean, it's been behaving, yeah. Except for when I quit the game, then it's like, nah, I'm gonna crash your OBS sometimes. It's just like, okay, that's fun. Happened last time, but I think we're at the end game now, so not too much left. We'll see. In the garden itself. So apparently Sapadal is our god, and they are the gardener, so they kind of control this realm. It's kind of interesting. And it's a bit of a, you know, some people want us to dispose of the god, or some people want us to like save them. And it's a little bit of a mixed bag. You don't really know
Giada. How are you holding
what's
up
gonna
after seeing those,
happen here.
plant people?
Well, I've seen things not intended for mortal eyes, and uncovered the dark truth of my family's downfall. But here I am. And how are you?
Don't worry about me. I just want to know how you're feeling.
I'm complicated. But at least I know what happened to my parents.
Knowing's one thing. Feeling okay about it's another.
Yes, that part could take a while.
As long as it doesn't turn into a ghost story. I'm here if you need to talk.
We're talking right now.
It won't be easy, but you have to let yourself feel it. All of it. Even the parts that hurt, like a blessed sawfly bite.
Just be kind to yourself, dearie.
I don't know what to say, except I'm grateful to know each of you.
Yeah, it can't have been easy. Lose your parents to lily magic that turns them into plant people. Actually, not even people, just plants. Just trees that look like people. I don't remember what the heck I was gonna do. I feel like there was something over here somewhere. Okay, maybe if you go this way. Perhaps. Wait, is there anything? I thought I saw something in here. Yeah, there's something in here. You can kind of peek through the bushes, but you can't go through there. Alright then. The layout is a little confusing here, I will say. Oh well. Let's try this way. Oh yeah, this looks new. I haven't opened this at least. So that's always something. Oh hi. Oh really? We got a mag full. Can't believe this. We could stomp one of these guys in real time. Although man, they seem like they can take a beating. Or two. I really like my bear. I mean, it's great. Especially when it just ends up taunting the enemies. Well, a few more stabs ought to do it. Damn. That guy got hands. Well, you get some cool stuff, at least. Legendary items. I mean, crafting items, I suppose. There's a lot of those. Okay. I guess we could upgrade stuff then. Wait, how much? Oh yeah, we got plenty. Time to eat a few more things. 26,000 life in my regeneration pool. That's a lot. Don't think we're gonna run out anytime soon. Huh. Interesting.
What is that? I know that place, right?
Wait. That's Marius and his... Oh no. Wait, why is he there? What's going on here?
No. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
Oh, okay. Cool. I know. Thanks for checking that out. Huh. Yanku, right? You look better than when we last met.
What I am now is much better than what I was becoming then. That much is certain.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
I guess you needed to see Yanku one more time.
A welcome reunion, if you ask me. You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We
Okay,
dealt
that's
with
not too bad
Razvan.
then.
He got what was coming to him.
Razvan will live the rest of his life knowing exactly what he did.
Good. And when he arrives here, he will have me to deal with. Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
Do that by living the best you can for the rest of your life.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
That's between you and your friend, Marius.
They're right, Viate. This lava flows directly between us.
We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it.
I'm not sure. You've grown a lot, Marius. I'm proud of you.
I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Kamayu.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Rest well, Yanku.
Well, it was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
Well, alright. We managed to solve Marius's past. That's okay. Did you just wanna check what games there are or install something? What do we have here? Looks like there's a little chest over here, yeah. A little golden chest. There's plenty of those around. Interesting. Wild walking gloves. That's kind of silly. It's really worse than this. This common item. That's crazy, man. These ones are actually better though. 25% crit damage, yeah. But I don't think those... Yeah, these are much cooler looking with this. What about... Can we get some cool boots too? I guess these were okay, but they don't fit that well. This is fine. Arcanist is fine. Oh, okay. That's okay. I hope you can get some school done. Yeah, and I forgot I got rid of my ice sword. 'Cause it really wasn't cutting it. That's kinda... It had a green glow to it instead of blue. Or maybe it's just the lighting here. Oh, hi. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Damn. Well, I guess we got legendary enemies here. Not entirely unexpected. Although they can't deal with my 2000 damage crits too well.
Bravo!
Too bad. Oh damn, almost level up again. Now what's down here? Well, anemones, if nothing else. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. It's just a shortcut. Hey, not bad. I like those. I'm thinking, let's check out the camp again. I feel like we could upgrade stuff. Let's see. Yeah, no. They always switch things around. Where is everything? Here it is. Okay, that's already legendary. And this one... I guess what we can do is just get... Oh, I need money. Damn. How do I get money? I can't. Yeah, okay, that was the problem. I don't have money. Alright then.
So those green people...
Let's skip that then. Yeah, I don't know how to get money here because there's no merchants or anything. You can't sell anything. Dang. I guess what you have is what you have. Okay, now how do I get past... Ah, here it is. Here's the cave. Wait, what? Alright, there we go. So I'm like, you're surely not gonna not let me do that. I'm thinking maybe they'll let us sell stuff eventually, somewhere.
What a massacre.
And there's a lot of these Meg folk here. Well... They're all damaged, so it's like... You want to emphasize how much stronger these guys really were. Than what they are. Ow, what the hell? I won't be having none of that. What the? There's two of them? Excuse me? That's some nasty looking crap. Well, the good thing about there being two of them is that this thing bounces. That's rather good. Wait, where's my bear at? Not even here. Can't have that. Oh, this is awkward. You gotta sit here and wait for your stamina to regen. Go away. No one likes you, Meg folk.
Who's next? Anyone?
Nice. Won't say no to a level up. Ring of Amplification, you say? Huh? Cause larger hit reactions? What does that even mean? I don't know. Okay, what do I have equipped? I have this. And this. Okay, this is probably not that great. Because I don't have money. So, alright, I'll try this. Power attacks are better somehow. Oh, companion ability, alright. What do we do? I'll take this. Yeah, that's good. Kinda like the healing here, that's pretty nice. Heal allies for 50% of their max health. That's just really good. Also increases increases damage reduction for 15 seconds. I think I'll take that. That's pretty damn good. And I also have another ability point. That's right. What did I put points into though? I have like everything I need. But what do I want then? Ah, okay, we got Marius and Kai as well. Sure. That's pretty good. Let's see, I have medium armor. Yes. I might as well get this because I feel like I need stamina. It's just, I have like no stamina. Or well, I do, but it doesn't feel like it does anything. It's run out right away. It's quite annoying. Oh, hey. That's interesting. Okay, ah, I see. I guess we need this. Where do I find the second one, though? I guess we gotta look for... oh. Well, that was easy. Gotta look for something, and there it is. What's over here, though? Alright, I'll bite.
Wait. Isn't that Tama's cannon? Oh dear.
Oh. Yeah, I guess Kai should be around here then, maybe? Alright, Deviate, have a nice learn.
Skill issue.
It takes for the skill issue. Been missing that. Wait, is this Kai?
This room. It looks just like Thomas.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it does, maybe. I don't know, I wasn't here. Is that Tama on the bed?
Tama.
No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your god's prison, not mine.
Woedica intended this place to trap a god's soul. Is this the snare your soul responds to?
Before we visited his memorial, yes. But I thought I'd broken free. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense?
This is memory unchained from moment. Every Tama that was, or might have been.
Then how come they look so unfamiliar? I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it.
What do you see when you look at this Tama?
I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that.
And so are you.
You're right. I am. It's like you said. I'm not letting my regret define me. I won't make that mistake again.
You've come a long way.
And we've got farther to go before this is over. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain?
Something in between.
I suspect you're right. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Alright. It's kind of cool that you get to deal with everyone's past like that. And they reflect on what decisions you've made throughout the game so far. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna go back to that door, because this seems like the proper way forward. And this is just kind of a side dish. But yeah, there still seems to be some stuff here. Unless, wait, is this? Oh, this, yeah, okay. Is this another way to get in here? Alright then. Well, what was the point of this door then? Just a shortcut? Maybe. Alright then. So there's 3 little switches hidden somewhere. Here's one. That was the middle one. Okay, so there should be something to the left. And something to the right. Oh. I mean, we have enough lockpicks. God damn. So much purple and gold stuff. And I can't use any of it. It's great. Alright. It's a little bit sad that it costs money to upgrade your weapons. Because, like, who's that money going to? The magic book? Or something? I don't know. Magic anvil. Oh wait, hang on. Where's the switch? I feel like there should be a switch here. Or maybe not. Maybe it's like further in. Oh, hello.
Child's play.
Thanks. Wait. What? What's the point? Oh, wait. That's the point. Great. Very great. Very good. How would I get that without Yatsley dispelling this? I feel like you need that. Or maybe there's another way. But yeah, that was the left one? Okay, so now the right one should be here. Do we have spiders? I mean, yes. And also skeletons. Damn. There are enemies around here. We got someone behind us too? Oh, well, goody. Ow, what the heck? Can't believe he done this to the spider. Okay. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, okay, I guess the pile of dust wasn't where the loot was. What do we have in here? Nothing useful. Sadly. Would have been useful if I had some money. Okay, looking for that last switch. Somewhere in the corners of this place. I don't get what this is for. Like, why do you need to burn those spider eggs? It doesn't feel like it does anything. Just for fun. Or something? I don't know. What do we have in here?
Yeah.
Is this some kind of shortcut? I don't know. It might be. Ah, wait, there's a switch. I guess that's the one we need. No, it's a different one. Dang it. Right then. Wait, this is... Oh. Okay. Wait, what? There's a switch here. Man, so many shortcuts. Or not really shortcuts. Charm of Bones. Summon a trio of skeletons to fight for you. Okay. That's kinda cool. But yeah, it's one of those abilities. They're usually not that great. They sound more fun than they are actually. I feel like this is where we need to go.
Heyday, in its full splendor.
I should have brought my sketchbook.
Yeah, there's enemies there. That's definitely where we need to go. So let's not do that. Let's go where we don't need to go. Gotta try finding that. Oh. Okay, well. There you go. Okay, what is this? Oh, sarcophagus key. Alright, I mean, I know exactly where that is. But to get back, I have no idea how to get back. I guess we'll see. I'll talk to this first.
What is happening? As the affliction faster even here. It threatens our heart. We cannot fight this invasion alone.
It only grows if you give it power. It feeds off of your fear.
See clearly. We must. We must.
5,000? That's a lot of XP. Okay. Ah, gee, I don't know. Is there... Yeah, okay, there was a shortcut. Here. Ow. But yes, this is where we need to go. Gotta go find that sarcophagus. Yeah, okay, here. It's just down here, yeah. There it is. Oh, this should be good, hopefully. What do we have? Spirit Mender. 2% of your attack damage is restored as essence. 100 max essence. That's pretty cool. It looks very... It looks like glass armor from like the Elder Scrolls. Pretty cool. It's not better than what I have though, but it's a really cool armor. If you're doing a mage playthrough, that's like probably the best thing you can get. 100 extra essence and you steal essence with your attacks. What else do you need? Okay, we're here. Good. That was nice and quick. I didn't open the door though, did I? Like the third door. No, I didn't. Alright, back again. Wait a minute. This is... Huh. That's not it. Oh, you just get what? You just get here? Damn, where? Because there's definitely... We came from somewhere, I just don't remember where. Where is it? You go down? And here, maybe? Yeah, okay, this looks right. This looks right. Just need that last switch somewhere. Where could it be? Is it also in here? Oh yeah, it is. Well, alright then. That was easy. What's this? Wayfinder. Full combo deals high stun, greatly increases distance traveled during power attack. Huh. Oh jeez. I'm not sold on it really. I mean, how can you compare to my 20% more damage received and more crit hit damage? It's like there's no contest. But damn, you really do travel with this. That's kind of cool. I still kind of want to check like what the deal is. Like what you can upgrade this into. Maybe there's another camp somewhere? I don't know. I just wish I could sell all these. Well, probably a good amount of money in there that I could have used for upgrading and stuff. Cool. Getting some loot though. Okay, well, we need... I think this is what we need. Enchanter... Enchanter. Enchanter goes first. I don't want no goddamn summons. Leave me alone. Ow. How about my own flavor of bear? Okay, what do we have? We have skeleton fighter. That's it. Now stab him in the back. Good. Wait, there's more? Damn. Just when you thought you were done. Someone's summoning these. I feel like someone is summoning them. Excuse me, you're not supposed to... Wait, huh? Did they die? No, they didn't. They were just stuck in the vines. Gotta do everything myself over here. It ain't easy being a companion. Wait, huh? There was a ranger here. Guess they left. Oh no, not the priest. At least they can't heal themselves. I mean, that would have been kinda insane. Nice. I mean, I almost would have let them do it themselves, but that would have taken forever. Let's get all these loots. Oh, there's money. Okay, nice. Maybe that's enough for one upgrade or something. Oh, there's... Oh. What the heck? The Unmaker? Wow, we got a Doom Easter egg in here? Is it as good as in Doom? Huh, wow. Critical hits deal high stun to nearby magfolk. That's kinda interesting. And power attacks deal 15% bonus attack damage. Huh. It does look pretty cool. What's my crit chance at, anyway? 65? That's pretty good. I guess I'll use this for any magfolk that may appear. Now you get all these cool items in the absolute last area of the game. Feels a bit wasted. But I mean, in a way it's kinda cool. You can just play around with it. Hold on a minute. Not exactly what I was expecting to do, but I'll take it. I didn't know you could throw stuff from the water. You usually can't, but I guess spamming space and then throw kinda works. Looks like there's something here. Oh, I don't know why I expected to have double jumped. I had never had that before. Although it would be really cool to have. Oh no. Where the heck did I end up now? Oh jeez. Outside the map, apparently. Okay. Didn't expect that. Wow. Alright. Outside the map kills you. This game is like no nonsense when it comes to out of bounds. It's like, nope, you're not having that. Okay, I guess I don't have the unmaker yet then. 'Cause I just killed the skeletons according to this save game. So yeah, it's still in here. Oh, it's stuck in a Megfolk's head too. That's fitting. That's pretty fitting. I guess I should go back to camp. Or something. I was kind of hoping there would be a camp. Another camp. Oh, this is another ancient memory. Okay. That's good. We're coming back to that. What is this place? Like something interesting? Okay, there's definitely something up there. And to get there, you gotta do a little jumping puzzle. I'm not opposed to those. 100 times easier when you have parkour mechanics. Hello there. Wild Walker Ring, which does what? Oh, slowly regen up to 50% of your max health. I don't think so.
Yeah.
That seems very lackluster, to be honest. Like, why use that when you can just eat a bunch of food? Okay. I think I'll save here. Now that we got all those things. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to camp. All right. Let's see. Cause it's really close. Just gotta climb this, and you're kind of there. Easy peasy. Let's see what we can do with those items we found. We have Wayfinder. Killing an enemy gives you 30% move speed and 5% damage reduction for 20 seconds. That's pretty good. But I don't know if it's good enough. Power attacks deal 25% bonus attack damage. That's really good. That's kinda incredible, honestly. 25% bonus attack damage, huh. How would I would need to respec into fighter, basically. Get brawn. Get bleeding cuts. I guess we could get clear out. Get whirlwind. I mean, that sounds like fun, honestly. I've been doing ranger for so long. Oh, I don't have enough money. What the hell? Damn. I hate it. Ah, damn. That's so silly. I just want to see if there's any way to get money in the garden. Is there a vendor? Oh, okay, so there is a
We
vendor in the
it
garden
seems to have
somewhere.
returned.
Oh, gee.
Dead.
Okay, well
My friend obviously loved you.
that's gonna be really
I...
important to get to. Okay, I guess we're holding off on respecing for a little bit. But man, I'm gonna enjoy using that sword later on. Hot damn. I'm gonna unmake the absolute everything. Do we go this way or do we go through the door? I'm like, maybe try this way first. Let's see where this leads. Although, what is the point of the door? Like, honestly, what is this? Inevitability. Two-handed. Unique. Hammer. Damaging an enemy gives you 3% damage reduction for 8 seconds. Plus 20% power attack damage to enemies with low health. No. I'd rather just have 25% power attack damage at all times. That just seems like a better deal. Okay, we got an ancient memory. Let's do that.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before.
How long have you been imprisoned exactly?
The sun rises and sets. Time is mud. When were you born? When were we? We cannot say. We feel no spark of the Tibaris Sinakis in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone.
They say solitude can give us time to reflect on ourselves.
Still wings, the clear glass of the pond. They took it all away.
Why don't you tell me what really happened?
A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory is a wound reopened. They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel.
Did they emerge from the sea?
We had no time to speculate. First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed.
They destroyed just to destroy?
No. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey.
They didn't understand your power.
A jug to catch water. We overflowed. We persisted. We were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they trap the stars? Then they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze.
All that wisdom gone.
They could not kill us. They would curse us to oblivion. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered soul by soul. We broke the earth. called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves.
Meg folk whittled you down.
Weakened, they advanced on us, they struck. They raised machines, we tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing.
I am stopped, didn't it? It happened when I died too.
Not death. Worse. A void. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves.
I can't imagine the pain of losing the godless.
Their cries, swords in our heart, a severed limb. We watched helplessly for aeons, until you.
What would you do if I'd never come here? If I'd been born someone else?
A chill wind. Our branches shudder. We do not think of this. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here.
That's not true. You're here because the other gods are afraid of you.
We are the rain, the swaying grass. What do they have to fear?
Did it never occur to you that you might be stronger than them?
The volcano, the chasm. We had not considered this. Soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Constant health regen. Well, under 50%. Neat. I'm still missing one though, like, what did I miss? Huh. I guess I must have missed one of these memories then, somewhere. Ancient memory, let's see. Oh yeah, I don't think I found it in Galawain's Tusk, did I? No, I did not. Huh. Alright, okay, damn. I totally didn't even think about the fact that, oh, okay, maybe there should be one of these in this area. Totally slipped my mind that those even existed. Oh well.
Big mistake!
Oh, well, I mean, if you insist. That should do. Man, this guy got hands. So do I.
Take much more of this.
I don't think this is even worth it, you know, because sure, you do a little bit of that, but there's, let's see, we need this.
Not dead yet. Quick as a fox.
Yeah, you know what, I think I'm gonna switch back. It's just better. Ah, fuck. Thought I was gonna do the thing, but I didn't. Bastards. Wait, we got more? No.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Just the guy being the guy. Killing me when they were dead already. Well, hurting me at least. Now what though? Okay, it must be this way. Oh man, the Unmaker was really disappointing. I'm sad. Oh, what the heck? Where do we go from here? Oh, this way? Maybe? Seems about right. It's something. And what's in here? Isn't this where we got the Unmaker? Feel like it is. Yeah, it's just over here. Okay, but how? What do we do now? Where do we go?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's okay. That seems like we gotta go that way, but like, how to? Oh, this way? Alright. Just go backwards to go forwards. What a neat concept. Yeah, this looks right. Okay. What's over here? Nothing? Alright, what's over here? Something. Oh, skeletons. And a magpole. Why did he cancel my bear summon? It's so weird. Wait, what? I got 2 bears? How? I'm not complaining, but that's kinda cool. I really hate these. The only thing they are is freaking damage sponges. Nothing else. This looks right. What else is there? Yeah, okay, we've been... Wait, haven't been here. Okay. That's a good place to go. All this stuff. Sure is pretty here. I like that these little lemur guys are everywhere. Like, is that Sapadol's like signature animal or something? Spirit animal? I don't know. Feels like it might be. Okay, I mean, this seems interesting. Wild Walker boots. +4 dexterity. And we have... I mean, I might. Yeah, I might just get that. That's pretty good. More attack speed. Hell yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything else though. Okay, I guess we're done here. Still worth going. Wait, where? How do we... Oh, this way? Yeah, that looks about right. Still worth going. Exploring. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten +4 dexterity boots if I didn't go here. I kind of want to see what they look like, though. I didn't check that. Hey, they actually fit pretty well with this outfit. And these also kind of fit pretty well, but also... what? They're red here, but they're blue here. That's kind of silly. I like the wolf gloves. They look pretty sweet. Wild Walker's armor fits really well. This also fits really well. I like this. This is probably my favorite skin. It's really cool. It got a lot of pockets and pouches and stuff, and this looks like something a ranger would wear. Fits right with this character. Where to now? Here? That seems... yes. Oh, what's going on over there? Okay. I am intrigued. There are traps. I mean, we have an amulet for that. That makes me think that maybe this is the intended path.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely yes, though. See, that wasn't so hard. They're all turned off. Okay, let's go check out the door. Because I feel like that's probably where we need to go. Like the traps, I mean, not the door. It's so hard to know.
Hurry, let's go inside.
It's so hard to know which way is the right way.
This is the library from my dreams.
Oh.
It's real? Look at all these tablets. Actual written records. Oh, somebody. This looks like the Akita building this place. Clearly, they wanted their story preserved. No matter the cost.
Akita tablet. Yeah, wasn't there like a skeleton reading in the chair? Yeah, there was. A bunch of tablets and stuff.
Garlowain's gonads. Look! It's even the same hearth from my dream. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness.
Place is steeped in fear and death. Let us be about our business quickly.
Envoy, we're in a pristine bit of godless architecture, one from my literal dreams. We're staying as long as we can.
Where's that?
Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
The resemblance is uncanny.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
Few can bear the mental and spiritual strain of an awakening. As often as not, it leads to madness.
Oh, darling, you know how I get around all the metaphysical talk.
That's why I'm here, remember?
I was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. So we retreated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? You must mean... the Magfolk attacks. Yes, we've... heard... Is that the reason for the bodies outside? Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us.
It seems like they succeeded.
They did in the end. But they didn't get exactly what they wished for. I made sure of that. But how did the Magfolk reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the Magfolk, I couldn't breathe. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that Magfolk. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison? Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine.
What an awful choice.
Hopefully we won't have to choose for ourselves anytime soon. Yatsley, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history, but you... someone must tell the story of the Akita, and there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Think about it, Yatsley. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better successor. But that was your duty. I have my own dreams. Yatsley, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no other. The stories of the Akita will turn to dust, and my people, our people, will be forgotten. Just as the burned queen wanted all along, when she sent her magfolk to choke the life from us. This is all too much. What do you think, Envoy?
It's your life, your decision.
You're no help at all. Please, I ask for your opinion because I want it. Tell me, what do you think?
Well, there isn't anyone else who can do this.
I'm already intrigued. You don't need to lay on the guilt, Envoy. I'm so glad that one of Sapidal's chosen stands with you, Yatsley. Our time is at an end, Yatsley. It's time for me to go. Wait! I've not even asked you any questions! Tell me about your marriage rights. Oh, did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic? Unfortunately, my time is at an end. You must keep Yatsley alive. She is the last hope of the Akita. So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... No. I wish that all of you had a better ending.
I know.
She's gone. Forgive me, Envoy, but we should get going. We can talk back in camp. Later.
He got disappeared before she could say her last lines.
She
Terrible.
must have wanted to leave some evidence of herself here. I would want the same thing.
I guess that's her then. In front of the hearth. Alright. That's kinda cool. You get to see the vision from her dreams. Alright. Well, on we go then. There should be a lot of conversations at camp. Gonna have to take a listen to those later. Oh, well, okay, we already did that. Already did. Oh, well, hello. That's an interesting little thing you got down here. Don't mind if I do. The brooch of spreading flame, which does what exactly? Huh. Okay, that's pretty sweet, man. What if you were a fighter mage and had that? That would have been quite nice, I bet. And good at dealing with crowds, at least. Not so much anything else, really. Wasn't there an elevator here, or am I tripping? Like, it felt like something was moving up and down. Might be imagined things. Oh well. That's alright. Oh, look, a camp. I like those.
This place seems less like a death trap. Maybe we could stop, catch our breath.
Sure, what the heck is that? That's some, wow, crazy stuff. Alright, catch breath.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Gonna be alright, Kai?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I finally let go of something I'd been holding too long. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting.
Glad to have you with me, Kai.
Same. I'd rather have good company in a prison than paradise alone.
How about you, Marius?
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonku again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled, but when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
Wait, you doing okay, Jet?
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene.
Hmm.
Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the dream scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death.
I feel it too. Glad I'm not alone.
So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
What about you, Yardsley?
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy, but... well, here we are. Never literally talked to myself before either. I think I annoyed her. Me? Oh, I think I need another drink. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in.
Take all the time you need.
Thank you, dearie. I'll be ready by the time the fun starts. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree. We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Better than I thought.
You're very resilient. Under different circumstances, I would credit your nature as a godlike. But we all know better. You're strong enough to survive anything. Zapadal picked a good soul when they made you.
That actually made sense to me. As if I've learned something about souls and whatnot.
I'll take that as a compliment.
How about you, Envoy? What keeps you so stoic in the face of everything?
I don't understand it myself. It just feels like I'm supposed to be here.
Perhaps you don't need to understand. Your natural instincts are working hard enough.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall bear. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. It takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. You saved my city and gave me a home. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time.
I have oddballs on a mission to confront a god. What could go wrong?
Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Everyone gets some rest. We could all use it.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we?
Before we turn in for the night, I'd like a word in private. Nothing serious, just planning out the rest of my life.
Get some sleep. There'll be plenty of time for sentiment and hugging later.
Everybody wants chat. Okay, let's see. Not bad. But yeah, it really doesn't compare to anything else. I guess we could just get rid of some of these things then. So that should be it. Can't really get any money, which is a bit sad. I do need some money.
Yahtzee?
Maybe we can talk to these
All
people
this
and then
time I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment
break.
gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapadal's.
generous to forgive them.
Generous? Perhaps. Until I knew the whole story, there was never anyone to blame. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No Animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong.
Don't sell yourself short. You can still do incredible things.
Of course I can. But now, I can do them for the right reasons. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful.
Wonder if Sapadal would be willing to assist you.
They probably won't even notice me. But stranger things have happened. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think?
You owe it to yourself to continue your research and grow as an animancer.
I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it.
Your mother and father would be proud.
I know they would be. And not just because some ancient plans told me so. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the details. I've only got one lifetime as Giada Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, You helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
Jada's parents would be proud. And maybe a bit worried. Oh, Envoy. Have you recovered yet from our chat in the library? I don't think I have yet, but maybe talking it out will help.
Search inside yourself, and you're sure to find the answer.
A pretty sentiment, Envoy. I would appreciate something actually helpful. It's just... we already have a lot to take care of, don't we? We have a god and an empire both vying for our attention, and now I have this legacy forced on me. I was already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world's worst surprise. But... it makes sense. My whole life has been about the godless in one way or another. It explains why I knew the language, why I felt so drawn to the ruins.
At least the mystery of your dream has been solved.
It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. And now that I know, I kind of thought, well, honestly, I feel more... full. Like a puzzle piece sliding right back into place. No matter what happens, even if my path doesn't lead to the library, I feel better than I have in ages.
I'm glad you could get your answer, no matter what happens next.
So am I. I think... for the first time in my life, I don't know what to do.
Congratulations, Yardsley. Now you're just like the rest of us.
No matter what, I've always known exactly what I want. But this is the first time I've had more options than time in the day. What do you think?
I think your whole life has been about the godless. You can't stop now.
You're right. The Akita have been with me my whole life, in one way or another. I owe it to them and myself to see it through to the end. Thank you, Envoy. I've been agonizing over this for longer than I want to admit. Finally picking a destination makes the journey a lot easier. Oh, but I am not looking forward to telling Quilici.
He'll understand. Your happiness and fulfillment are everything to him.
Well, come on. We've bigger things to deal with. Literally, in Sapadal's case. Much as I'm loath to relinquish the spotlight, we should be off. And Envoy, thank you, truly. Now, let's go.
Okay, I just need to talk to these people first.
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people.
Give you any peace to see your childhood friend again?
I think it did. He really did seem at peace, right? I imagine most encounters with dead old friends don't, go so well. I owe a lot of that to you, Envoy. You helped me be someone who could handle Sokka like that. Thank you. I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back in Paradise.
This isn't really what any of us expected.
I guess not, huh? You probably never expected to die and come right back either. It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I feel like it's coming to an end. One way or another. I don't know. Maybe the unexpected isn't so bad after all. I never expected you and I would become friends. Yeah, quick note. If you tell any of the others I said that, I'll poison your drink. Anyway.
Thanks.
You too.
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place.
I didn't realize you had such eclectic tastes.
I'm a man of hidden depths. What's not to love about floating islands and a spectral tree? Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse.
That's true.
Though, maybe don't mention that to Sapadal when you meet them. No one likes being told they don't have it that bad. And from what you've shared, Sapadal doesn't exactly seem even-keeled.
Papadal and I talk about compassion and forgiveness. I believe they can change for the better.
Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god? I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong.
Knowing you, I'm surprised you're not in favor of giving Sapadal a second chance.
You know, if Sapadal were only a smuggler, assassin, or bandit, I'd be right there with you. But knowing they could end us all with a temper tantrum puts things in perspective. I guess we've all got our limits. I don't envy you having to deal with the loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if, when, we escape this place.
Yeah, dealing with Sapadal won't diffuse the political tensions in the Living Lands.
Lucky thing your emperor sent his best representative as his envoy, right? You'll have your work cut out for you.
Yeah.
You may have averted the attack on Fjord, but this is one situation where it's the thought that counts. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise animancy. Not when Heelgard banned the practice in Paradise.
I see your point.
Oh, I wish I were finished. Ringram may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dream Scourge, but she left a lot of corpses in her wake. That doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwig was also in the region. And your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
And then there's Solace. The oldest continuously inhabited stronghold in the Living Lands. The pride of the Pargrunen. Now reduced to ash and rubble.
Okay, that is technically on me.
Hey, I know you did it for the right reasons. Too bad no one else will. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's gonna be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Hilgard's been helping matters while you've been out here.
So tensions are high and everyone out here is well armed. What about it?
If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg. And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy.
People of the Living Lands deserve freedom. I won't help anyone subjugate them.
I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I like to admit. And lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's a line you can't cross. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god to face. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this.
Thanks, guys.
Anytime. Good night, Envoy.
Okay. Well, seems like Kai really is the best friend we have in this. He's like, yeah, I'm with you no matter what. That's pretty cool.
Lies.
But alright, let's have a little save here. And then have a little break here. Because I think we're pretty much at the very end of it. We'll see. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Hope you had a nice break. Let's go back into this
Did I examine your soul?
good old Avowed. Let's see, here we are. Keep our party. Now what do we have here? Egg folk. Alright. I didn't know they could write, but here we are. What is this place?
Safe to assume that the large glowing door is part of Sapadal's prison. Now, we just have to get past it.
Zapadal's prison, I think. What else could it be? Time to shut it down forever.
Yeah, okay. Easier said than done, maybe? Who knows? I guess we'll find out. Up we go. Oh. Oh yeah, there's something there, and there's poison water. I will come back to that. Oh. Well, hello there, you little everything. Enemies. Man, the lightning is so nice. Interrupts her actions and everything. It's good.
I was worried for a second.
Oh. Yeah, I was half expecting that bear to be alive. That's kinda...
Just imagine what an Animancer could accomplish here. It reminds me of the phantasmal focus. But more. So much more.
I don't know why, but it feels like we're being watched.
That's an eye of some sort? Huh. Interesting. Okay, we're here. Alright, nice. So, there's one of them. Where's the other one? We gotta disable these. Has to be somewhere. Oh. That's a pristine make folk. Well, that sucks. I don't want it. Damn it. What's wrong with my outfit? It's perfectly fine. But yeah, I get what you mean. It's big ouch. God damn it, stop your stomping. But severed Megfolk arm. Huh. Neat. Guess we need that for something. I might need some eating. You know, it would be nice if we had like an auto clicker. Like use space. That'll make things a lot easier. Might as well just eat all the stuff I have. Or a lot of it. That food isn't doing any good in my pack. Ah, okay, I guess you just insert it here. Boop. It's like a key.
Careful with that thing.
It seems like we've drawn a crowd.
Oh, neat. Little Sarips. Oh boy, and also the Meg folks. Well, it seems like they are kind of bastards. No, I need poison. There we go. What the I hate spiders, man. So dumb. Alright, what can we get here? Crit chance, crit damage? Yeah, get that. That's the stuff. Alright, I guess we go down. Wow, now that's the damage. 6,000 damage twice. Alright, oh. Okay, I thought we got something cool. Not really though. But hey, look, abilities. I like those. Alright, I'm gonna get this, because why not? Just seems good to be able to heal my companions. Still no stat
like
points though.
Well, what are we waiting for?
It's a bit weird how you don't get stat points every level. I know. Good to see you. How's it going? Sapadol's prison. Oh no. Oh, this looks kinda silly. Let me go and smack some pristine Meg folk in the face. Got two of them, huh? Expected. I'll deal with this guy first. Seems like a good idea. Damn, this guy is really hard to hit. There we go. Nice and easy. Ah, I don't have enough. Oh, let's fix that. Wait. Wait. Oh. I thought I could. Okay, it takes a while. Skeleton Enchanter? Not gonna have any of that. Neat. We're done here? Wow, 6,000 XP, that's a lot. Okay, I guess we need more Magfolk arms then. Yeah, there's two of those. There's this contraption again. I hope you're making some progress at least. Even if it's just listening to stuff. Huh, okay, so wait, do we need to go here? No? Okay, I mean that's a good start. So we insert this and what happens? Nothing? Okay, insert the next one. What happens? Oh, something happens. Hmm. Well, wow. Okay, my hair has seen some shit. What is going on there? My hair is stuck to something. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. Excuse me. Um. Wow. It's still going. Okay. What is it stuck to? Okay, it fixed itself. That was some hairy stuff. Oh boy. Nice. Oh, it's back. Oh no. Damn.
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small. We questioned if you were real.
Finally met our
Then
god.
steps. A voice. Through armies and corrupted soil, you persevered. Now, you are here.
What do we do now? How do we do? Yes, here to stop the dream scourge. There's not much time.
The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your dream scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds.
Am I glad he's frozen in there and that we're out here and that he's the sheriff and that we're frozen out here and that we're in there and I just remembered we're out here. What I want to know is where's the caveman?
I think we found our caveman, honestly. This feels like a caveman moment. Sappadal stuck in a cave forever. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, David. Let's see. Who is the Strangler? Wodica? You mean Wodica?
She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore.
Wait, is something happening in Paradise?
Blood on the tile. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now, we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open, it will take you there.
Oh, really? Huh, that's kinda cool. Salty caramel peanut. Dates. That sounds like a pretty nice combo. Vatolma. I don't think I've heard of those. Let's see. Oh, well. Okay, it's a tiny little place. Huh. Let's see. Dave and Jones. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, those are, they're a great brand. Let's see, what do they have? They have these, what are they called? What are they called? What the heck are those called in English? Uh, Broad beans? Is that fava beans? Fava beans. They have like fava beans that you can buy. 100 grams sea salt. They're really great. They're a really nice snack. Good alternative to like potato chips or something. I also like their edamame beans. They're a great brand. I didn't know they made dates too. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I do see that they have some caramel and peanuts. There it is. Very cool. I'm gonna have to try that sometime. There's a lot of stuff I haven't tried from them apparently. Get all the things. Oh, you only have the dates there. Okay. Well, hopefully I get more stuff. The fava beans are great. Oh yeah, we did do it. Yeah, okay, yeah, those were Dave and Jones too. Okay, cool. Nice. Well, there we go. Magic that powerful always has a cost.
A mountain of essence. We strain, but it will move for you. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills.
You want freedom once more. It's what you've asked for from the beginning.
We want nothing more than that. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow.
The only way I can set you free is if you truly want to change.
We trust you. You who have been by our side for so long. You met death, and you offered your hand.
Eggwolf was fighting something bigger than me.
You taught us mercy. Always mercy. We saw how you would fight for those who could not. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity.
If you can promise you will do better.
Do you think we have learned nothing from you? We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
I had no choice but to deal with that monster.
Yes. We have seen what you do to those you call monsters. We asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said?
Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it.
More than anything, that is what we desire too. Treat us as you would the bear. Clean our wounds, heal us. Grant us the same. The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
I'll free you, just show me how.
Center your thoughts. Reach for us. Clear the fog. Tear down the gates. We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place. We feel bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow, tend, flower. We will always remember this. We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mulch.
Oh wow. Cool. New ability. I guess that's it then. We freed Zapadal, and our hair is still still stuck. Oh god. Oh, the pain. Oh, that's so stretched out. The way. Why? That is so silly. What on earth is causing that? Why would it be stuck to, like, somewhere? I guess it goes away when it's, far away. Yeah, I mean, that's some strong hair, though. Dang. And there it is again. Oh boy. Oh, it's the portal to somewhere. Oh damn. Oh, we go back to Paradise? I think. Wow, I love that you can see the skybox. The triangles meeting there. Oh boy, what happened? What happened? Why did it get so glitchy, man? That's so weird. Alright. That's some magic conditioner. You know, I wonder if Sapadal will use that statue that we gave her in the very first act to help us with this invasion.
Andra's depths.
Oh wow.
It's Paradise.
Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
This is Sapadal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Aora could transport us so quickly, or so far.
Back to the beginning, where it all started.
What happened to the living land started long ago, and we're going to finish it.
Are you seeing this? I don't think Paradise looked like this when we left it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks?
Hey, at least you didn't let 6 years go by.
Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time, assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. It feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor, and steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Ringrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
We're too late.
Nah, don't be so hard on yourself. The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there? with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal.
I freed Sapadal from their prison. The Dream Scourge is over.
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
I find it
After all
interesting.
this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
I thought they were done, but I think it's kind of interesting how everyone has perfect teeth. Like, I don't even know if to have dentists here, but yeah, someone's doing something right. Maybe they'll help us in return.
Kid and God entwine. The flower shades the soil in which it grows.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's fair. Let's see, do we have anything else to get rid of this? They said something about a vendor somewhere. I could really use one.
How did you make it out here?
Oh, there's... okay.
They marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. I just ran.
Easy. You're here now. Where did they come from?
Wow, that's there's some faces over there. I mean...
Envoy! What does the Garrote think they're doing?
whatever it takes to show Paradise they're in charge.
What's the point of exploring if you just want to plant your flag everywhere?
Didn't sign up for an invasion, did you?
First my assistants, now this. Why can't they settle these things over tea for once?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be here.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Balrog.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. God, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help.
Just take care of yourself and don't get killed.
I won't give them the satisfaction of killing me.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Balrog yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you. I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, they're yours. I'll even give you a discount. You know, for saving the city and everything.
Thanks. Can't hurt to look. What do you have? Well, I mean, what do you have? I want to sell everything here. Okay, we sell all of those. Now we're gonna get a lot of money. There we are. Perhaps now I can upgrade my stuff. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's just sell everything that's not equipped right now, because... yeah. I feel like even this, it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I mean, this is gonna cost way too much. I'm gonna have to sell this. Sell this. No, sell the grimoires too. I mean, I'm not really gonna use those. Let's be honest here. Okay, that seems to be it. Get rid of these. I'm not sure. Yeah. Intellect perception. This is probably fine. Okay, 110,000 gold should be enough. Hopefully. Okay, we got ourselves... right. I'm guessing you have one camp and then it's like the actual fight or something.
So,
snow here?
That's gotta be Ringgrim's work. I heard she made it snow in Shatterskull.
A
Oh yeah. Familiar face, you
we
say?
meet again, Envoy. And you, Yardsley. You're always a prodigious and welcome sight.
Oh, yes. Always a pleasure to see you, too.
Paradise burns. Thanks to Ludwine and the Steel Garrote laying siege to it. But the Dream Scourge is gone.
How? I killed Ludwin at Mount Forja.
She must have come back to life. Again. I suppose we couldn't be lucky enough for her to stay dead.
It's remarkable how hard you mortals fight for causes that'll be forgotten within centuries. Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally, changed by your actions.
Single drop of rain can cause a tsunami, can it not?
A tsunami inevitably rejoins the ocean as simple water. The analogy only really works if you're mortal. And I'm not.
That breeds Zapadal. That's incredibly world-changing.
Perhaps. A new god being set loose on the world is certain to have consequences. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've made the right choice.
I'm certain I did.
Ah, that mortal zeal. Always so fun. We will see if you're correct. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. With luck, it won't end with you also on fire.
Well, I hope we meet again in better circumstances.
Unfortunately, you'll likely be dead the next time I return to the Living Lands. Goodbye, Envoy. And Yardsley, I do look forward to when all of this is done. I am eager to work with you.
Oh, yes. We'll, discuss that later.
Yeah, about that. That might not be happening, so...
What happens in Donshore shall ripple across the Living Lands.
Alright, time for a little camping.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me, alright.
Envoy, how did you... I don't know.
It's great to see you again, but where the fuck did you come from?
You just appeared out of nowhere.
Never mind that. I'm guessing the two of you worked everything out between you.
Close enough.
Once word about Paradis reached us, we were allowed to go.
That's not important right now, Radut.
Right. Forgive me, Envoy. I won't keep you long. I just want to make one request while you're here. As much as you can, be good to the Living Lands.
Good may yet vanquish evil, here or elsewhere.
I suppose, but...
Don't mince words, Envoy. You know exactly what he means. Don't fuck us over.
I'd just like for us to live lives that are free. For us. Not Adir to determine our fates. It's going to be up to you, Envoy. I know you have much to do, so... I'll just leave you with that. Thank you.
Alright. Thank you. Excuse me? Yeah. Let's have a little camp. Gotta upgrade my stuff. Okay, everything here is done. We gotta... Well, these are all upgraded, so, I mean... Need some glasswood branches. How many of those can I make? 2? Okay, that's not enough. That's a little bit of a shame. Well, alright, at least I can put it here. I guess I didn't need that much, huh? At least it's 2 out of 3. What a shame. Oh well. I should have bought more from Sansa. Maybe I can. Maybe I still can. He should still be there, right? I mean, he had some stuff to sell. He even gave us a discount. Let's see, what do you have? I need these, yeah. Oh, that's a lot of money, wow. What the hell? Boy, well, I don't need any more of these, so that should do. Let's buy these too. Buy these, buy these. That should do, okay. I think that's should be it. I should be able to upgrade my shield to the max as well. There it is. Fancy. Alright, everything is gold. Well, at least the important parts. Okay. Well, let's go and do stuff, I suppose.
Envoy? Is it really you? Kostya told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god.
When you didn't come out, we assumed you were dead.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Nakutadek?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak. It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
I discharged my duty to the Emperor. I ended the Dream Scourge.
Finally, a ray of sunlight shines through the storm cloud.
If there was a campaign to deliver a cure, I didn't see it.
Because you were too busy huffing the ambassador's gases to notice.
How safe is it looking now, Rawatai?
Warden Commander, look around you. Is this really the time?
We believe the Dream Scourge was a malady of the soul. How did you put an end to it, Envoy?
I met the god of the living lands and freed them.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
But the plague isn't over. Dream Thralls still litter Shatterscarp.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them?
Sapadal is the god of the godless and the god of the living lands.
Ludwig had intimated that this land grew a new god. But how can that be?
Giata and I have some theories about the nature of the Adra in the living lands.
I'd say we're past the point of theorizing.
If the Adra here is a closed system, like a terrarium for our souls, then a gradual accumulation of essence could coalesce into a being in the beyond.
Much like the formation of gemstones. All it takes is time and the right application of pressure.
Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Nakutadek was riven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these roots and the Dream Scourge are the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
Lapadal deserved a chance to make amends.
Let's hope they don't decide to further amend themselves by coming for our heads.
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sapadal. We'll have nothing to fear from this god once we expel you from our lands.
Sapadal's power ravaged my people. I don't know that I can ever trust it.
Nandru never spoke of Sapadal, and I believe it was for good reason. They should never have gone free.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise. Inquisitor Ludwine has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
I distinctly remember killing Ledwin on top of Mount Forja.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking, just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwine's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
Damn, I really thought I killed her for good.
Oh, cheer up. You wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. Might not be the last either, depending on how things go. So long as her passion for Wodica lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good.
Interesting.
That will be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible.
Did you know about this attack, Ambassador?
Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen. It was Ludwine who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her Steel Garrote laid siege to the city, shortly after you beat her to the garden.
What does Ledwin hope to achieve here?
The lawful settlement of a new Adirian colony, supposedly. Or the establishment of a Wodican state. She could win with a godlike in her ranks. Your presence would serve as a powerful endorsement.
But this is a lawless attack.
I'm afraid the law's whatever compels her to righteous victory. Remember, she has an obligation to Wodica, a solemn oath. And neither the Steel Garrote nor the queen that was look kindly upon oathbreakers.
Enough of this. What happens next?
Ludwine has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwine, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together.
Oh, really?
But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
I have another idea. How about a united living lands?
Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly. Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals. Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are. Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own. It would be difficult. No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
Let's see what Sapadal has to say.
Rest into bounty. Does the winter frost dissuade the seeds? Many fruits on our boughs. We graft many leaves into strength.
What about companions?
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing, setting up your own is another. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight. We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
We were fine before Adir came. We'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got here.
Assume the assembled leaders have thoughts?
Envoy, be rational. This would be madness. We are all strangers to each other. We can't govern. I can't trust these people to keep my warden's best interests at heart when they're looking after their own.
It's a nice idea, but consider the costs. If we walk away from a relationship with Adir, we're leaving a lot of trade on the table. But the people of Thirdborn have friends in the world. I'm sure we'd find our way through.
With the Envoy's support, we'd have a god in our pocket. What could the Empire do to stop us? When my people return to Fjord, we could create such miracles of animancy, the Living Lands would become the breadbasket of the world.
Tell me about the other possibilities.
Of course.
Not familiar with the grave room. How does that work?
The Living Lands would retain its own laws under a grave appointed by the Emperor. The grave would be expected to promote and develop the Living Lands to our mutual benefit. They would divide the island into administrative districts and see them governed by mayors appointed from the local communities. The island would provide tribute in the form of resources and taxes, and in times of war, soldiers. The Empire, I should note, is nearly always at war. In return, the Living Lands would enter Adir's sphere of influence, and should outside nations attempt to invade, we would come to the Grave Room's aid.
Subtle, pernicious, cut the rot, yet the disease remains. Safety among spiders. A web gleaming with dew. They weave, they wait.
Tribute, he says. Taxes, soldiers. The Empire has tried it all before. Look to the Eastern Reach if you don't believe me. They want to bleed us dry, to fill their coffers and fight their wars, to break us like wild animals. But I will not bend.
It's still a gamble, but I think it's the safest bet. We'd get the benefits of Imperial trade and protection without losing all of what makes this place special. There's no way of knowing what it would mean in another generation or two. But right now, it gives us the security and stability to recover.
We were fine before Adir showed up, and we'll be fine when they're gone. Trust the lands and her people, Envoy.
If we give Adir power over us, we can't be surprised if they decide to flex it later.
Naturally, that would be the Emperor's decision. But I suspect he would choose you. Only the strong survive the frontier. I used to believe that was Ludwig. But you were born to rule here. Quite literally.
There's a lot to take in.
Well, give the matter some thought. You owe that much to yourself, at least.
It's a mealy-mouthed compromise. But better than going on as my wardens have been. Barely able to feed ourselves or protect our sorry hides. And, who knows, we could become a colony in time.
A grave room could work, so long as trade keeps moving through the Scarp and you're willing to serve as our go-between, Envoy. And we'll have cannons enough to deter the adherents from trying anything stupid.
With the Dream Scourge ended, my people can soon return to Fjord, If a renewed animancy could easily feed the island, I suppose we could send Adir what's left. But when lean times come, who will we feed first? Ourselves or the Empire?
Of course.
What else?
The Living Lands would become an extension of the Adiran Empire in leadership and law. Soldiers bearing the flag of Adir would be garrisoned in every town. They would be paid in Adiran shelling and speak only the Adiran language. Their roads would be smooth Adiran roads. Their medicine would be hygienic Adiran medicine. And their weapons would be efficient Adiran weapons. Our customs would become their customs. Our strengths would become their strengths. Our emperor would become their emperor. Turned toward a common purpose. No one, not Rauatai, not the Valian republics, not even a rogue god, would dare attack the Living Lands. This island would be safe for the first time in its history, and safe it would remain.
The Adder's promise. Flip our feathers as we find our wings. The deed binds as the wire binds. To drown us, why were we set free?
He would suppress our culture before it's had a chance to grow. Everything my people cultivated would be reduced to a footnote. If you have any love for this land, do not allow him to overwrite our history.
Rauatai built its empire from colonies like this. Many have become centers of culture and prosperity, backed by the protection of a strong navy. Of course, it can take decades to get there. And this road isn't an easy one. But Adir won't be the only empire eyeing this place. A formal agreement now could protect us from something worse later.
It shall be peaceful in that all dissenters will be silenced. So there's that.
The Living Lands is a lot of things, but it will never be Adir, no matter how hard Adir wants it to be. Adir should turn back now and save everyone a bunch of blessed trouble.
The Empire's prosperity would be our prosperity. The people of this blasted island could know security and comfort for the first time in their lives. My wardens deserve no less. I say it's an offer worth considering.
What need does Thirdborn have for the protections of Adiran soldiers? We have cannons, cliffs, and wills forged in the storms of Rauatai. And should Rauatai come for us, we will rain hellfire down on their heads. Your Adirans could do no better.
Under Adiran rule, your countrymen would strip my people of everything that makes them unique, all in the name of spiritual hygiene. I cannot betray them like that.
Well, let's not twiddle our thumbs while Paradise burns.
I wonder if we should do democracy. The leaders will vote and I will accept what they decide. Well, then one person will probably want it to be a colony, and someone else would probably want it to be United Living Lands. Someone would probably do a grave room. I don't know. I think it's either gonna be a grave room or a United Living Lands. I think we should do that.
Oh, gods have mercy.
By grit and steel, Thirdborn stands with the Living Lands.
Fjord and her animancers stand with the Living Lands.
I will not countenance this lunacy. Solis stands opposed.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences. That leaves the matter of Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy. You must kill her, or we will lose Paradis, and eventually the island.
Then I will meet Ludwin on the battlefield. Let no man stand who tries to stop me.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwine must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradis militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you all for trusting me.
Thank you for deserving it. Now, go and teach the Steel Garrote a lesson they will never forget.
Good luck, Envoy. You'll need it.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza.
Understood.
May all the gods of Eora and the living lands protect you.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the living lands takes care of its own.
Let's go free a city, shall we?
Hey, I mean, they wanted to talk a little in the camp about how to kill Ludwin, so let's see what they have to say about that. Oh, ability points. Okay. Revives incapacitated companions. That's pretty good. I should probably just get this. Oh, I have another point? Okay, well, you know, if you insist, I don't mind. Give me that. More stamina. Good times. Oh, another. Oh, okay. Max my dexterity right out. Good stuff.
You should get some sleep. Big day coming up.
I will. I'm just checking on everyone.
Well, I'm just fine. More or less. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations, but it's always been a fight to survive. It's just a fight. Putting my life on the line for someone else's cause. It's the opposite of survival. It's foolishness.
I've been fighting for my cause all this time. Why is this different?
You helped me through some rough Sokka, Envoy. Your cause became my cause at that point. We're about to go out there and risk our lives for, what? A concept of how things ought to be? We might die, all to determine who sleeps in the nicest house in Paradis until the island decides it's time for a change. It's fine. Really. But it's some blessed day Sokka when you think about it.
Glad you're with me, Marius.
Right. Careful you don't get stuck in all that sap. I'll be all right, Envoy. You go get some blessed day rest.
Alright.
Can't sleep? Neither can I. We're going into battle for the soul of the living lands, rallying under the banners of the Paradis militia. Your Emperor will not be pleased.
Have influence in courts. More important, the living lands will change minds.
Political influence is dangerous. If you aren't careful, it can turn against you. When a godlike fights in battle, people take note of which side. The Adirans will doubt your loyalty. The locals will doubt your commitment. You may even doubt yourself. This is the first time you were told to pick a side. And I fear it won't be the last.
The living lands accepted me for who I am. I can't forget that.
All we ask in return is that you do the same for us. From what I understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful, and very accustomed to getting his way. For a politician like him, losing a battle is not a defeat. It's an opportunity. When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll fill your head with lies if you let him.
I want to hear him plead his case.
Well, at least I can say I tried. We should prepare. I can't help but feel like time is running out.
I'm going to cross paths with Ledwin again. Are you concerned?
In truth, I'm not as worried as I used to be. I've been thinking about the Inquisitor. Formulating a theory, you might say. A Death Guard clings to their existence by force of will. Stubbornness, unfinished business, that sort of thing. Ludwig is held together by faith, and that may be her undoing.
Because Sapadal challenged her faith.
Precisely. Faith is the foundation of her reality. Faith in the righteousness of the gods. But according to her faith, Sapadal should not exist. A new god independent of hers? Blasphemy. By that logic, you shouldn't exist either. And yet here you are.
So I can't just destroy her. I have to destroy her faith.
That's my point, exactly. I think you already have. You are the godlike of a heretical god. A contradiction to her reality. Can you imagine how much she needs you to die? Her entire worldview depends on it. Who knows? Maybe that uncertainty is enough to make her mortal again. Or maybe not. I'm just theorizing as I go. Whatever happens, I want to see it for myself. For the research.
Sounds good.
I can't
Alright
wait to
then.
give the Steel Garrote a piece of my mind. We should take a moment to acknowledge what happened back there. You liberated the god of the living lands. Now they are unchained, free to do whatever they want. That's quite a gamble you made.
Keeping Sapadal trapped wasn't good for the island.
No doubt it would have gotten worse over time. If not for you, Sapadal would still be pacing their cage like a wild animal. Which means you have leverage over a god. How do you plan on using it?
I'll use it to make a better living lands.
That's a lot of responsibility, but I have faith you're equal to it. Sapadal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that everything's changed, I'm curious what will happen. We cannot know if the living lands will normalize or destabilize as a result of our actions.
Either way, things could not continue as they have.
For better or worse, change is inevitable. Maybe you'll find some comfort in prayer, now that one of the gods is listening. I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. The subject matter is a bit much for our little camp.
Been through a lot together, haven't we?
We're not finished yet. For that, I'm grateful. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Wherever we go from here, I'm grateful to have been a part of it. Until next time.
Thanks.
Not before I've done some reading.
Well, I guess we're done then. Time to go. Now, question is... I don't know if I want... I feel like I need Giata, but do I want Marius or Kai? Maybe Kai. This time. I don't feel Yatsley is that useful in actual battle. She's really useful for like dispelling some things. Ow, you butts. Nice.
We make a good squad.
I don't think so. They hit me with the stop right there, criminal scum. Can't believe this. Oh, maybe this is a good time to use this. Oh, wow. Damn, that's a good spell. Ow. What do we have here? Yeah, gone. Oh, what the hell? Too many silly goose enemies.
Bravo!
Take a moment.
Oh, I guess everybody's here. That's kinda cool. Wait, I'm level 30? Nice. I guess we got maxed out then, yeah. Very cool. Well, here goes nothing.
Let's finish that.
Wait, who? Ranger Dorso? Where? I don't know who that is, but must be someone. Ah, not anymore. Ow. You think he's already dead? God damn. That's true, I guess it has to be someone. Logic dictates that Ranger Dorso is probably a person, or at least was. I like that the ogre kinda just smashes people even when they're dead. That's pretty impressive. I guess he just makes sure nobody accidentally is faking it. How many are there? Jeez.
Go ahead. I'll hang back
Thank
and
you.
watch the gate.
Oh no. I ain't gonna hang back. I can't believe this. I thought he was in my party. I guess not. Why am I picking stuff up? I don't need any of it. I guess it's just a habit at this point. Oh well. Hang on. Wait. Yeah, okay. I need to put this on number 4. There we go. That's a good ability to have. Oh, what's going on here?
What are you doing here?
Do we have time to talk or what? I don't... No, we don't. Oh, okay. You're just showing me a different path. Neat.
We should go now, while the fighting's died down.
Can you not hear the screaming outside?
Yeah, I don't think the fighting's died down. Hello there.
Thank the Inquisitor, stop right there!
Oh, we got these guys? Standing on top of a scaffolding. Throwing shit at me. Can't believe this. Why can't I see that guy's health bar? That's silly.
What a mess.
Is someone there? Aha! We've got company.
Show me what you got.
Man, I love how they absolutely sound like Oblivion or Skyrim NPCs. Like, is someone there? And it's like, stop right there, criminal. They're just missing the criminal scum. I guess they couldn't legally have that for copyright reasons. But it is pretty funny. They also sound like Oblivion NPCs when they die. Just... oh boy, I can't. That's too good.
Stop right there.
Envoy.
Hi.
Welcome to the right side of history.
Oh jeez. Everybody gets some... This is some pretty sweet stuff, man. All I need is just some lovely lightning bolts. Damn, they just keep coming, huh? How about a bunch of these? Oh no, that one doesn't work? Why? Come on. Always something, huh? I feel like technical difficulties has been the norm these days. I don't know why.
Next one's mine.
I'll have a look at that just as soon as we're done here. No, don't. Come on, die already. He just wouldn't die. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We have channel rewards. Never should have come here. Effects. Oh yeah. Of course, it's the wrong path. Teams. Let's see, let's try it.
Never should have come here.
Alright, there we go. Fixed. I got too many redeems.
And stay down.
And when my discs stopped being behaving, then yeah, I had to switch things around, and then I got a new drive letter, and
Monica demands your submission.
things broke.
Stand against her and fall.
That's Ludwig ahead. Lead on. I'm with you to the end.
That's right, Ludwig is here. You seem to be alone.
There you are.
There I am.
So, you survived the garden. Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
Possibly. I know how to break you now.
So you say. But you can't kill me in a way that hasn't been tried already.
I can't wait to prove you wrong.
Silence, child. The adults are talking. Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
The living lands will reunite and remain free. There's nothing you can do about it.
You can tell Wodaka yourself once we've sent you back to the wheel.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the cause. Treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck can be lopped off at the wrist. As for you, Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. And if I don't know, then I cannot suffer you to live.
As usual, you're leaping to conclusions about something you barely understand.
Do not patronize me. I have every right to put down a threat to the Empire. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
I won't fight you, Ledwin. I don't need to.
You will. You must. You have no choice. Face me and die with honor. Or fall to your knees and die as a coward. How you die doesn't matter, but you will die. Every vestige of Sapadal must be wiped from this earth. The Burned Queen demands it.
We are a challenge to her authority. She is afraid of what we mean.
If Wodaka is as powerful as she claims, why doesn't she kill me herself?
The Burned Queen doesn't need to sully her power with mortal concerns. Not when she can rely on me. I will pursue her ambitions until my bones grind themselves to dust. While you are little more than a nursemaid to your diseased false god. Hear me, Envoy. I am the avatar of the Burned Queen, the goddess of retribution. I am her sword arm, her will in the world. And so long as I can fight, I will be her champion.
But she fails, and fails, and fails her god. How long until Wodaka finds a new avatar?
Wodaka tested you again and again, and in the end you failed her.
Temporary setbacks. The war for the living lands can still be won. And if I must stand alone against you, the militia, and every farmer you've given a sword, then I will. I will die 1,000 times for my queen, if that's what she desires. I've done all that I could. She sees that. She must. I believed we were alike, Envoy. That when the time came for you to prove your loyalty, you would choose Adir. I believed the dream of our future, of our resurgent empire, would move you as it does me. And if that failed, I believed the Burn Queen would stop you. Yet here you stand before me, my enemy, unopposed by the gods. Why?
The worm of doubt gnaws at her soul. Where was Wodaka when she needed her most? Where is she now?
Wodaka left you to do it all on your own. Now she's punishing you for failing her. It's not fair.
The Burned Queen has always had my back against the world. I don't need anything else. I can still prevail. I must.
Skeletor in disguise. I don't think it's much of a disguise. I see no burnt queen here. Wodica has abandoned you.
I feel her fire in me. I know I do.
Do you?
Wodica, my lady! Where are you?
No answer.
She doesn't love you anymore, if she ever did.
No! It's not true!
Shame. Suffocating shame.
You doubt.
Stop! I can't!
Give it up, Ledwin. It's over.
No! 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 Forgive me! Wodica!
Oh wow. that's some death. Just flopped right over.
Wherever Ludwine is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradis, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradis militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The Dream Scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the Living Lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradis return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. In time, the people of Emerald Stair return to their city of Fior Messiverno. Research yields new developments in the struggle against nature. Technology is shared among the United Settlements. The Empire cannot get in the way of progress. For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain find themselves forced to cooperate with others, often begrudgingly. With so many dead, the need to stave off hunger outweighs any distaste for certain trading partners. With Solace Keep destroyed, the Pargrunen take their first steps into a world their ancestors once roamed at will. For some, this is the adventure of a lifetime. For others, the new freedom is terrifying, and they rush to build fledgling settlements. Kostya spends his days on the road, establishing trade routes. It is a hard life, bereft of the luxuries he once dreamed of. But there is promise. When Kai leaves the Living Lands, he is no longer running. For the first time in many years, he can face the future. He returns to Rawatai, committed to peace for his people, those he left in Rawatai, as well as those he found in the Living Lands. He joins the Ranganui's council, counterbalancing powerful voices of isolationism and hawkishness. It is a long and difficult battle, and he is happy to fight it. With many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks. With Solace gone, however, Marius never has a chance to reconcile with his people. Outside of a few travelers here and there, his connection with the Wardens is completely lost. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the Living Lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior Mes Iverno lives on in her. In a past life, Yatzli was given a task: protect the history and knowledge of the godless. Now, many lifetimes later, she continues upholding that oath. She moves into the library in the garden, spending her days poring over the clay tablets there. But not even the letters from, and rare visit to, her lover help ease the loneliness that fills her days. Freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sopadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin, tentatively, to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sopadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the Living Lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the shark's teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the Tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together. And in time, they learn to fix themselves. They wander far afield. You see less of them, but they are never far from your thoughts. And on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
Wow, that was quite the ending. So many things to wrap up. That was a lot to take in. But I feel like most of the things ended up pretty well. I mean, we united the living lands, we freed Sapadal, and they actually helped the people, and they also got to kind of experience the world for themselves because of that statue we gave them in the beginning. That's really cool. I like that. Of course, not everything was great. I mean, the people of Thirdborn suffered many losses because of Ringrim's spell and stuff. Maybe it would have been better if we went with Ledwin's idea there and kind of destroyed the Adra, or the temple, rather. Because then that wouldn't get rid of the Dream Scourge, but freeing Sapadal would. So, I mean, yeah, maybe that would have been a choice. But man, this has been really good. I mean, yeah, I'd say choices mattered in this game, for sure. Like, there's been a lot of decisions where I felt like, I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I'm gonna try. And I mean, in some ways it went well, but in other ways it didn't so much. Like, we had the choice of either saving the dwarves' kind of main city, or to destroy it, because, well, the main city was become their prison, and they were starving and sick and didn't have resources or anything. So I decided to destroy it, and I give them the freedom they needed, but also that was, yeah, it didn't come without consequences. But yeah, this has been really fun. Really good game. I'm glad I played it, for sure. I'll probably revisit it someday on my own. I kind of want to try being an asshole, you know, because there are choices where you can be an asshole. Like, you can totally like extort people and just fight everyone and decide to like side with the Stilgarrote and stuff. But when you were sleeping with eyes closed, that's when you're in camp and the god of the living lands decides to contact you, and you have a little brief conversation with them, and you get to choose some things that will influence the gods, like mental state and stuff. So you're constantly like communicating with the god of this place, the living lands, and how you communicate with them kind of dictates how they will evolve throughout the game, because they're apparently a very new god. Like, they were born very recently and they were like immediately imprisoned by the other gods, and they're like afraid and confused and stuff. And so you, depending on how you treat them, it kind of changes like how they react to the world and stuff. It's pretty cool. I do enjoy. I did really like how they took the story. Really nice. I'd probably at least give it an 8 out of 10. You know, I feel like maybe there's some pacing issues, but I really like the side quests. They were great, and I mean maybe the loot could have been a little better. In the end, the exploration and stuff wasn't that rewarding because you pretty much know what you're getting. You're getting some upgrade materials, and whatever uniques you find are kind of meh at best, you know. So if they could fix those things, probably 9 or 10 out of 10 for me. I really enjoyed it. It was really long, but I mean, it probably felt longer than it did because of like how much time I've been sick and stuff. GG emote. Oh, that one doesn't work either. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. The cooler art redeem. Where are you? There you are. I need to fix all of these. Yeah, it's the wrong path again. I hate it. Okay, let's see here. There it is. Okay. There you go.
If I look like I know what a JPEG is, I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Goddamn hot dog. Goddamn hot dog. Goddamn hot dog.
Nice, we got ourselves an art redeem. Alright, let's see. Where are my keep notes? Sticky notes? No? What happened to my sticky notes app? What the heck? I guess I'll, No, I need to have it on my PC. What the fuck? Sticky notes app. PC. GG emote. Yeah, I guess we need one of those. Gotta figure out how. Oh no, this one's broken too. Okay, hang on. Well, at least we're fixing all the stuff now. Oh, where's the art redeem? Art redeem? There it is. Okay, let's go to here. Hang on. There it is. Okay. This one. And then we need audio effects. There, now it should work. There you go.
I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
Taking shit. Deal with it. I mean, that's not so bad to do animated, unless you want to go very fancy, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. Oh no, I quit the game. Is it gonna crash my... No, but it is gonna lag it a little. Okay. Hey, it's done. Good. That's weird. I don't get why Sticky Notes has been uninstalled, but okay. I just need to reinstall that before. I mean, yeah, that's one way to get your two art redeems at once. I mean, that's fair. I don't have any of those, so that's really not a bad idea. Hey, okay, nice. My stuff is still here. Okay, there we go. We got Deal with it. Animation emote. GG emote. Yes, there we go. Well, hey, well, now we have plenty of time for drawing. Very nice. Oop. Ah, that's true. That's true. I do have some bingo board. Let's see, how many things do I need to draw? Draw 10 emotes? Have I really not drawn any this year? I guess not. I guess I haven't. I haven't really uploaded any to Franker Faces, have I? Well, that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, 2024 was the last one for god dang JPEG. Did I revamp the Wave one this year? No, I don't think I did. No, that was all. That was in November last year. All right. Hey, I mean, we got stuff to draw, stuff to do. Heck, I mean, there's still time, you know. There's still time. Yeah, I definitely think we've played more than 5 co-op games together at this point, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, gotta be art streamer. Draw many emotes. Just gotta come up with some. I mean, I guess it's not too hard. You just gotta look at like the emote list for Discord or something, and it's like, oh yeah, okay, there's one, there's another. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming with me on this journey to finish Avowed after a billion years. Like, it's been, wow, we started it in January, I think, and now we're in May, so quite a lot of time. But I'm glad I played it. I'm glad I got to play it. It was really fun. I think so. I mean, we played it, and even if we didn't finish the game, it's still something that we played. Some new games. Alright. Well, I guess it's getting a bit late. So I guess we'll go here. Time for Gary food and such. But yeah, I guess we can do a little bit of drawing next time. That'll be on Tuesday. We'll see how I feel about that, because it's a work day. But yeah, it should still be possible. Just a little drawing here and there. Doesn't have to be anything that serious. Gary, where the heck is food? I don't see him right now though. Maybe he's on the bottom. Let's see. Where are you, little goose? Oh yeah, he's there. Hiding behind the rock. Oh, he's going. I guess it's time for disco. Always time for disco. Caught him at the opportune time. Yeah, he might be waiting for the food. He's like, where's food? Where is it? I need to invest in my gate. Alright, well you guys, I won't keep you any longer. It's getting late as it is. Have a nice rest of your evening, and I'll see you on Tuesday. We'll draw some emotes for a bit. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye for now.